Alright, so I have the Kipper deck. I got the Kipper deck. And I'll be reading this deck. I don't want to say that. I'm going to be reading this deck in reverse. In reverse. I want to say upside down because that's how the cards come off. Even though this reverse, it could be or not. Depends on what the message read is. So I'll say upside down. Pardon. Alright, so okay, so I'm going to read this like this, yeah. So the good lady is now seen. No, she is the bad lady. She is the bad lady. The good lady is the bad lady now. And she's been the bad lady since about 9 years old. For about 9 years. Since about 9 years old, or about 9 years, she's been the bad lady. They looked her at the bad lady. And the living room. All right, so the living room is now a live room. And the prison is now cells. The rich man, they said was rich not, is actually rich. So, let's do this. At 21 years old, someone said in their living room, they looked at it as a prison, and they became a rich woman. This flipped out this way. So let's see exactly what this is saying. First of all, it flipped out of my hand like this on the side. I flipped the card up and it says, I am going to say this, it says a funeral. So after someone became rich, they had a, I want to say a witness funeral. And the reason I say that is because the casket is sideways, which means it was not a funeral, but it was a type of funeral. Like, it was sideways. We're going to put it like that. It was sideways. Do I look at these again? So the funeral turned out to be not a real funeral, or the funeral was done backwards. Instead of everybody walking into the chapel frontwards, they came in backwards and marched out backwards. There was a lot of grief and sorrow because of the funeral arrangements. And this happened to this person twice. Maybe more than twice. So, that's what I'm seeing. So, I'm seeing this as also the name at the funeral may have been turned around. So they said it was one name, and they may have used a they may have used like a mock name. Like they may not have wanted to give the person's actual name, like maybe an actor or something, like a ghostwriter. They didn't really want to give their name at the funeral, so they had like a mock name. And looking from this way, the casket appears primed just a little bit, just a tad bit, but not enough for anyone to actually see who was in it. So I'm going to end the reading there. That's a very interesting read. All right. So I'll come back on this one because we're going to pick up on this one a little later. I want to read a little bit into this funeral arrangement reading. All right, so I said I was going to come back and talk about this reading I was just doing again. While I'm sitting here, I had a spiritual encounter with a spirit, of course, with a spirit that says that they were in a mock funeral. This person was in a ditch. This person was in a ditch. And they came to me, this person, and said, I need help. So I helped them. When I helped them, they put me in a ditch, the person, because they needed help themselves. So they told me about something, and I went into it open-minded and ended up outside of it. That means that this person may have been set up to be in something that they really did not anticipate being in. So they had a mock funeral, which means that they mocked the person. They mocked the person because they wanted the person to pass away. They wanted the person to pass away, but they didn't want everyone to know that they really wanted this person to pass away. So they pretended to bring this person into something that told the person this is actually what happened, and this is why you're not away. Is because what happened at the funeral casted this person into a spell, not into a homegoing. And that's why this person is worried right now, because everyone knows that this person is a real reader, which is me. So I don't want to say it like that, but people are kind of glazing at me like, what the heck? And I'm sure you are too at home, but it's okay. Keep listening. This person is saying that they think that I'm hilarious, but they don't think that this is funny what happened to them. They want me to share it with someone who can do something, because they felt like I don't want to say, they said a meme, but not a meme, a mime. No, a meme. They felt like they were a meme, and they were using that person as like a toy, someone that could act out as a meme, like a meme. They were using a meme. This meme passed away, and when it passed away, that person passed away also, but they passed away inside themselves at their home. That's what I'm hearing. That's what they're telling me. And at their home, meaning at their home in their body. So they played with the meme. The meme passed away, and the person also passed away in their home, at their home, in their body. And that's what this read is about.